automatically. Let's fix that camera. Because I want this one to connect to the other one. Of course it's not going to. Hi, how's it going? Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties on this one site. Welcome, welcome. I hope tea or your coffee. I'm on coffee myself. I hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry for those of you that were on the other stream. It messed up with my cameras and I couldn't get on here. So, hi, Tambra. Hey, Casey. How are you? I am just going to go set up the other site too. So you have a quick minute. Outfit of the day. Let's do the outfit of the day. This cute little shirt thing, right? So this is actually the scarf or the belt, right? It goes around here, but I decided to use it as a choker for this look instead. Outfit of the day. Loving the outfit of the day routine. I think it's kind of cool, to be honest. So I'm not going to do 3 streams. I'm just going to do 2. I want to be able to see everybody's comments. And I love all of y'all, so I just want to make sure I set it up correctly here. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys get your drink, whatever you're having. Okay. Looks cute, right? I was like, okay, I wanted a bigger belt. I'm all about the, you know, breaking it up. When you have a larger belt, it makes your waistline look smaller. So you got to work with what you got, right? Hello, Lex. Welcome. I hope that I look okay. I guess I should turn on my other light here so that it brightens up this other side. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You're cute. No, I'm just doing coffee. I had some wine last night. So yeah, that's good enough, you know. Hello, Helmet. I should have filled my coffee before I came in, but we'll get started with a few updates anyways, regardless. I look okay. Thank you. Yeah, I feel puffy. Had a pretty serious disagreement with somebody recently on a belief system. Like, y'all know me that I am not the kind of person that wants to push whatever I believe onto other people. And I don't appreciate other people doing that to me either. And that is exactly what happened, is somebody's trying to tell me that what I believe and what I feel is not real and it's not the right path. And that is not okay with me. In my opinion, that is that's a form of abuse in a sense. Like, why are you disrespecting someone else's belief system just because you disagree? Like, that really irks me. I can't handle that very well. You know, and I got upset. I really legitimately did. I felt like, you know, it was, you know, being ganged up on me or whatever. And it's like, get out of here. Like, I don't need anybody to tell me to doubt myself on what I think or believe. Like, you know, you can believe in whatever you want to. You want to believe in leprechauns and unicorns and, you know, rainbows and gold pots and whatever. You want to believe in UFOs and Sasquatches. Whatever you want to believe in is fine. But don't come at me and try to say what I think or believe is wrong. Like, there you've gone across the line, and you know what? There's no coming back all the time with that. Like, sorry, you have your opinion and you want to try to change mine? No. I think we're just going to have to agree to disagree and separate, not be talking, because that is just totally rude. I was so irritated by hearing somebody tell me I'm on the wrong path and what I believe is not real, I was pretty livid, I got to admit. Did your mother ever tell you that if you can't say anything, you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all? Yeah, I don't think that everybody was raised that way. I was, but you know what? Whatever. Like, I just had to take the power back and cut off the communication. Like, done, blocked, see you the fuck later. I'm not dealing with you like that. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, forgive me for swearing and stuff, but don't try to tell me that what I think and what I believe is wrong. That's just rude. Totally rude. Because, I've actually even heard this person's opinion and what they believe in, and I've never discounted it. I've always said, hey, you're entitled to your opinion and your beliefs. Like, absolutely. But then for that person to turn around and say to me the exact opposite, and I shouldn't believe what I believe or what I do believe is wrong, I don't think so. I have no time to be sitting around arguing with somebody like that because they're getting their kicks out of ruffling my feathers. Like, bye, I don't need the toxicity in my life. That's just not even worth it. That like when somebody starts acting like that in the beginning of a friendship, y'all, take a stand. Do not tolerate it and allow them to just come in and sit there and ruffle you and ruffle you and ruffle you and make you doubt yourself. And like, come on, like, that's just wrong on every level, and karma. So I choose to step back. Like, I don't need that. So I block it. I cut it off. I like, what else am I supposed to do? Right? Sit there and argue with them all the time? I don't freaking think so. Like, you can think whatever you want to think, but do not try to change my mind. Don't try to come at me like that. So sorry if I am all puffy or whatever, with the lighting is kind of taking away from it. But when I look down, you can seriously see the markings of me being quite upset. And I thought, you know what? Why am I allowing this? This is not okay with me. And then they try to slough it off and like, oh, don't, just put the axe down. LOL, smiley faces. No, I don't think so. It doesn't work like that. Like this particular person even insulted my channel, trying to say like, all I talk about is old stories. And I should talk about things that are more real, like Sasquatches and UFOs. I'm just like, are you for real? I'm sorry, but you know what? You can't talk to me like that. Once, twice, bye. No, not happening. I'll still be cordial. I'll still be nice and smile and whatever in the halls as we have to pass each other, whatever. That's fine. But do not disrespect me like that. Step over the line and then just think you can come back in and hang out. We're going to be fine. No. If I have enough respect for you to not do that, then you should have enough respect for me to not do that to me. And if you don't, then you don't get a place in my life. Sorry. I am so fed up with people trying to ruffle me, people trying to make me doubt myself. Nah, I don't think so. Your boyfriend recently converted to Catholicism, so you and your other friends started making jokes about how long her first confession was going to take. We offered to make a list in case she forgot stuff. Jeez whiz. I don't know. Personally, I don't really believe in the confession thing. I think that you can go straight to God. You don't have to use another human being to get to God. You just got to use Jesus Christ to get to God. That's what it says in the Bible, right? You go to the Father through the Son. So in all honesty, I don't really believe in the Catholic stuff like that. I don't think they need to be going to a priest to confess what they've done wrong, and then it's the priest that washes it away. It doesn't work like that. In my belief, it's God that washes it away. So you got to go direct to the source. That's my belief. And I have never tried to push what I think or believe on anybody ever. All I've ever done is share my own experiences, my miracles, and what I've been through. And if anybody is to be that rude and just discredit me like that, they don't get to be sharing a part of my life. That's not a friend to me. That's somebody who just has an ulterior motive to hurt me. Like, no, thank you. I've been hurt enough in my life, and God is what comforts me. So don't you dare try to tell me otherwise. I know what I feel. I know what's real, and I know what it is to me. I also know, as it says in the Bible, that not everybody gets that feeling and not everybody gets that relationship. Not everybody is chosen. So, I'm just not choosing. I'm choosing to not be around the people who are going to just bring me down and tell me that what I'm thinking is wrong. No, thank you. Oh my goodness. So I was quite upset yesterday, folks. Yeah, it was very late after the insult. And you know what? I had addressed that insult and said, like, seriously, you're gonna insult my channel and then you think you want to come and sit in my house and have a drink together? No, I don't think so. Like, honestly, like, I've been on doing this channel for like nearly 2 years, you guys, and I've never once pushed what I think or feel about God and Jesus on anyone. All I've ever done is share my experiences with you guys and what I've been through, right? So I think it's just plain rude for somebody to come around and be like, you know what? You're wrong. You're on the wrong path. And what you think is actually not real at all. Nope. The world was created by UFOs. Like, go ahead and believe that if that's what you want to freaking believe. I believe otherwise. So don't try to change my mind. I find that to be completely disrespectful. Sorry. Whew. Thank you for listening to my rant. But really, I was really perturbed. Okay, on a completely different note of some serious justice. Well, I mean, let's hope that the 12-year mark isn't going to come around and there's going to be some sort of break in that serious justice. What I want to update you guys on is Emmanuel Aranda. Now, he was the guy that threw the 5-year-old boy, off of the third floor at Mall of America, and that boy hit the floor, and he is still recovering, you guys, still recovering. Okay, and like, now he's been sentenced. He's received 19 years for this, but he could be eligible for parole in 12 years. Now, again, I don't really think there's going to be a judge in the world that's going to look at this guy and let him out early and say, yeah, go ahead, keep going. I don't see it happening, but 20 years, I thought, well, you know what? Yeah, like, I hope he serves the whole damn thing, personally. So Lisa says she doesn't either. Her hubby is Catholic and they wanted to be buried together. They're divorcing now. Man, you know what that sounds like to me when I hear this, Lisa Avery? It just sounds like the devil has successfully gotten into the middle of this and is successfully separating. He's winning in a sense, which, I mean, we all know the devil is winning. The earth is his kingdom. This is where he was cast down to reign, mofos. He is reigning, right? Yeah. Now, trust me when I say, though, there's going to come a day when God is coming back. God will be coming back for his people, and we are not going to be able to see the whole ending of Revelations, which is a good thing, because you don't want to be around here when that's happening, in my opinion. Mr. Singh, we can talk jokes and have lots of fun here. It's a live stream, right? So we jump around different subjects and topics, and, we enjoy each other's company here. But I, having been through quite a rough evening, needed to just vent some of my feelings. I'm sure that he's even going to hear this too. Like, regardless, I said it all over text anyways, so. Yeah, there's been many of discussions on religious beliefs and our practices and stuff, and nobody's ever gotten rude about it, because I lay the foundation, and I do this with everybody who steps into my life. I tell them it is not a Christian's job to be judging you. I don't care who you are. If you are claiming to be a person that follows God and you're judging people, or you're making them feel bad for whatever they believe in, is, that's not right. You don't believe in God and Jesus? Well, then you're wrong. That's not for us to decide. We do not know what's in their heart, what their intentions are, and we do not know their relationship between God. So it is really not for any other human to judge another. I've said that a billion times on this channel, right? Of course, red lips, right? So thank you, Chica. Love you, girl. Crazy hot. You're so cute. Thanks, Pug Mama. No, I mean we do often touch on, belief subjects and stuff like that, but that's just in sharing experiences and life and stuff that we do to get by, to deal with like the hard life, right? So I deal with depression. It's not easy, right? I don't need anybody coming around me trying to make me more sad at all. So when I sense that somebody's not authentic with me, you know, so much body language with the specific individual that I'm talking about that gave me the wrong impression from the get-go. The guy couldn't even look me in the face to talk to me. He was always looking away, which tells me that he has some type of ulterior agenda or something. There's something off about the fact that you can't look at someone when you're talking to them. So there was all kinds of flag things that were going up, but I'm the kind of person that accepts everybody. You could be a freaking Satanist. And if you're willing to respect that I believe and think what I believe, I can freaking respect whatever you believe and think. That's how it works with me. So if somebody wants to disrespect that, they do not need to have a place in my life. Sorry, but I just don't need that. Like, I have enough troubles on my own. I don't need anybody coming around trying to tell me that kind of crap. Get lost. Sorry. But hey, Eduardo, how are you? But I was literally crying like all night long. I woke up puffy. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm going to let this person ruffle me this badly? Heck no. Nope, no, no, done. And I severed the conversation, and like I said, I plan to be cordial, but I'm certainly not allowing that person in my life after everything now. The insult of my channel, and I let that go to continue, and then on top of it to insult my belief systems and insult me. Like, no thank you, no thank you. I have enough self-respect and self-love. I know I don't deserve that. No thank you. So back to the whole, justice again. I'm hoping that there's no judge in the freaking world or in the United States of America that's going to let out Emmanuel Aranda to go and continue on hurting other kids or women or whatever that guy had it set in his mind that day when he was leaving his house that he was going to kill somebody. Luckily he didn't succeed. But I mean, to throw a 5-year-old boy off a freaking balcony at Mall of America, like, could you imagine, you guys, the impact? Like, seriously, what is wrong with some people? I just seriously want to get mad sometimes, No, yeah, it's true. It's not worth the energy. But I think what I feel like I'm more sticking up for, Tambra, is my belief and my core. Like, don't try to shake me. I know what I think and feel and believe. Like, I do not appreciate that. It really, really, really ticked me off. I'm just going to grab a quick coffee, you guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Oh, thank you for the flowers, you guys, and the hearts and the smiley faces and the hugs and all of your support is freaking amazing. I have to tell you guys, I seriously could not do this without you, you know? I love that we can have, very, very diverse people coming into the discussion frequently, right? I mean, we don't all think and believe the same things. Just the last live, we were talking with somebody who believed in Buddhism, right? And, we were very supportive, all of us, towards that person. So, I just really, really can't tolerate somebody mistreating. After you go through too much mistreatment in your life, there comes a time where you either take a stand and demand that people treat you with a certain level of respect, or you completely seclude so that you don't, and I do a little bit of both, so that you don't trust or see or talk to really anybody. Like, I don't let too many people close to in my life and stuff, you guys, And I was hanging out with this person, having them in my home, being over in their home. I find it's just completely rude and disrespectful to have somebody have that audacity to say that to me and tell me that I'm wrong and I'm on the wrong path and stuff like that. Even after conversations of knowing what they believe and think, they still like they want to just insult mine. No. So you're so sweet, Tambra. Thank you, Pug Mama. You guys are great. Yeah, we often do have a little bit of fun with the trolls, don't we? Right? We had one that was trying to give me 50 euros if I'd dance on the camera. I was like, yeah, you show me the 50 euros because I'm not really sure you're for real. Start twirling and ballerinas. Yeah, no, I completely, yeah. I don't have any ill feelings. It's just so upsetting because, like, you're trying to change me. Like, okay, so I guess you don't really like who I am then, So don't play with me. Don't try to act like you want to hang out and be friends or maybe more if that's how you were going to be. Like, no thanks. I don't need the disrespect. And it would be different if I would have been completely insulting back or at, the individual for their beliefs, but I did nothing of the sort. In fact, so it was really irritating. So, and then to try to laugh it off like it's a joke, it's not a joke. It's not funny. It's not funny to me at all. I don't appreciate it. So, no, I'm not saying sorry for my feelings. I'm saying, no, sorry, you're not allowed in my life now. It's not an apology for my feelings. I am completely entitled to them. And I know what I'm feeling is real. So the insult was very real. And, I guess that's just our Canadian way of saying, listen, I'm sorry, but you're not allowed in my life. Like it's, I guess it's I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry type of thing. That's just in our nature. We're that freaking nice all the time, Put his money where his mouth is. That's exactly what I was thinking, Lisa. That's exactly what I was thinking. Hi, Donna. How are you? You have lost friends over politics? Yeah, see, it's just not even worth discussing, Politics is a whole nother game, though, for real. I don't, it's what's often disappointing about the politics is that it doesn't really matter who you're going for. None of them seem to do what they say they're going to do. And many of them, in fact, do the exact opposite. They raise taxes when they said they were going to lower them and, all that kind of jazz. So, for me, it's politics. Like, I don't even have a political, some people are conservative and some people are liberal and some people are, well, I don't even know what the other ones are because I'm none of these things. I don't have a belief in the political world. When I was 18, I remember I went and voted And the person that I voted for got in, and I was so excited and so like wanting to see all the work they said that they were going to do. And that is when it happened. That's when my eyes were opened, and the exact opposite things ended up happening. And I was like, well, that's BS. Like, why lie to the public to get their trust only to break it and do the exact opposite of what you claimed you were going to do in your campaign, right? So I didn't really like that about politics, and therefore never really followed it too much. Yes, I followed the fact that Trump just recently went and visited the Queen due to the D-Day, where there was an amendment in the war and whatever. It was interesting to see. I'm not surprised that Meghan Markle decided to just completely step out in a way and not see Mr. Trump. I'm sure she's dealing with quite a bit of hormonal pregnancy feelings, and they haven't always gotten along on the best of terms. And she's actually completely called him out a couple times. So it was kind of a little bit funny on my end. I was chuckling at the fact that she was in her maternity leave. That was her reason for not attending, which, I think that had she have attended, she may have said something she wishes she hadn't or something. But anyways, I do have, respect for the people that are in those positions of power. And I do pray for them that they make the right choices and, they do the right things for societies and the public, right? But that's between them and God. Like, that's all I can do on my end. And then I just choose not to really follow it. Because you know what? I don't really like being lied to. So, if you're not going to do what you said you were going to do, well, and then I go and vote for you and you do the exact opposite. Like, it's just irritating. So I just like, no, thank you. Yeah. But the belief thing, yeah, I know what I believe, and I know what I've been through in my life, and I know who's been there for me and who hasn't. So, and don't you dare try to tell me that God isn't real, because he is to me. So, everybody's entitled to their own opinion and belief. You don't have to believe or think what I think, but you can't tell me that what I think or believe isn't real and isn't right. That's wrong. So, did anyone see the verdict on the Tim Jones Jr. trial? No, I did not, Chica. Is this the trial with Miss Shaley involved, or what, Chica? Well, she's not really involved. It's just people that she knows. Is that the same one, Chica? Excuse me. What's up with the second face? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking to Chica. No, it's not. Hey, Miss Shaley. Yeah, I believe he's real too, Tambra. But, it just makes me upset when there's people in the world that probably haven't experienced God, and maybe they don't have that connection, try to make me doubt it. No, thanks. Like, I do have that connection. I have had miracles literally happen in my life. When my pinky finger was cut off and it grew back. Like, the nails are completely different. I have two different fingers, for crying out loud. Nobody's going to be able to tell me, when that thing fell off and there was a brand new finger underneath when I was a kid, that wasn't a miracle. The entire freaking hospital was like, this, your little miracle, like little finger miracle. I actually tried to contact the hospital to get those records to share them with you guys to show you the proof. But the hospital only keeps records for 10 years, and this literally happened in the late 80s or early 80s, I think, actually, because I was born, 78, and I was only 5, So I tried to go and get the records so I could show you guys, but like I said, they don't keep them. They actually destroy them after 10 years. Had I have known, though, a long time ago about that, I would have thought that things would just be kind of stored, but I guess they have to have an expiry date, or they just back up with records upon records upon records, right? The Malia case is really bothering me right now, you guys. I've obviously been following it. I don't know what's going to happen in the court thing. And I really don't want to jeopardize too much of that. Right. But it sounds as though No, Pam. No, but she had a family member she was dealing with. Yeah. Murder for 21 years. So is that without parole or with the chance of parole, Miss Shaley? She was just recently going through something where she lives in court with a victim family member of hers, I believe it was. Tim Jones will get the death penalty. Um, but Miss Shaley, is that the one? That's the one that you were dealing with, right? Because that's the one that Chica mentioned. She said Tim Jones. You know, I used to call Miss Shaley Miss Coley, and then she told me how it's pronounced. Hello, Batty Fratty. Welcome. Welcome, Nabil from Morocco. Cool. Yeah, no parole. That's a good thing. It's unfortunate that you know, Emmanuel Aranda is going to actually qualify for kind of parole or whatever. But I mean, I don't think that there's going to be a judge that will actually let him out, you know. Like that guy was pretty sick. And then to choose a child, like, oh my goodness. Hello, Nate. You can't see what? Oh my gosh, Donna White. I'm so bothered by the Malia Davis case. I can't even, I'm just, oh my gosh. Like, why wouldn't this guy, Darian Vence, just give the child to her natural father? Like, clearly he did something happened, because he wasn't allowing the biological father to even see the girl. Like, yeah, I honestly feel, Lisa Avery, that Brittany knows more. What is her full name again? Oh, sorry, Chica. I mixed those up. My bad. Oh, okay. Did Nate answer what he couldn't see? Maybe if I restart the computer. I think it just sounds like it's a glitch on your end, my friend. Yo end. No, nobody killed Miss Shaley. No, Tambra. Brittany Bowens. Thank you. I was literally just looking it up, Casey. Thank you, honey. Yeah, no, Miss Shaley was she was viewing a trial for a family member that she lost that was murdered, to murder. So stepdad confessed. Malia's father is really not involved in her life, but he wanted to see Malia that day. And it's known, there's document now, I guess in text, I think it's text message, that he was keeping Malia from her biological father. Her biological father asked to see Malia, and this Darian Vence did not allow it, which is BS. Like, that's not even your child. So I heard when I see, are you hurt when you see Malia's picture smiling, little happiness she enjoyed, not knowing what was ahead, driving 300 miles to throw her to the side of the road? Yeah. The video footage that you see of her at her birthday party, and she's in Darian Vence's arms. Her body language seems like she is wanting to just kind of push away from him. You can see now, Nate. Right on. Did I see Brittany's 45-minute interview? No, I did not, Chica. I would love it if you could share that with me. Hello, 25 on Kells. Hello, hope you are well. I ask you to fan me. I would really appreciate it. Sure. Not a problem. Hello, James. And there you go, Mr. Unkels. Yeah, that's what I heard too, is that she hit her head or something. She fell. I don't know if that was because he was throwing her up in the air and they were playing. And I mean, she, hit her head and broke her neck or something. Like, I mean, we don't really have a lot right now. So it's all guesstimation on our parts here, folks, because they're not going to they're not going to release this kind of information before there's a trial. It's only going to taint the process and, give him perhaps a ticket to the, not having a due fair process, right? So let's not assist in him being, successful in any of that. But where did you see the 45-minute interview? Are you guys a part of the group on Facebook? It's Arrest Malia Davis' mom, Brittany Bowens. If y'all aren't a part of that yet, go check it out. Hey, Hamlet, how are you? Yeah, he did come up with some cockamamie story of 3 masked men that, hit him on the head and he was knocked unconscious, and when he awoke, Malia was gone, but we know that that's not true now. The biggest problem with all of this is the fact that he didn't even go to seek help for this child. Whatever accident may have happened with little Malia, he had an opportunity when that accident happened to get help. But what was his first reaction? Was to try to cover this up? Like, that just makes no sense. Anybody who cares about a child, and they hurt themselves, it's like instinct. It's reactive. Like, oh my gosh, like you need to go to the hospital, or like it's not cover it up. Like, where did that come from? Hey, Denise, it's going all right, hun. Part of her skull had been removed from her brain. Yeah, but she had some type of brain surgery or something, though, recently, right? So, hello, Anas. Hello, honey. What are we talking about? James asks. We are talking about Malia Davis a little bit right now. We were talking about Emmanuel Aranda. That's the gentleman that threw the 5-year-old toddler, 5-year-old, off of the Mall of America 3rd floor balcony. He's been sentenced for 19 years, but unfortunately eligible for parole in 12. So I don't know. Let's hope that doesn't go through. Yeah, for sure, Chica. You can share the link for the interview in here. That would be great. I will totally check it out. In all honesty, you guys, I've been busy with so many different things all at the same time. I haven't had a lot of opportunity other than news briefings on what's going on with that. But I have heard about the BS story that was, manufactured to make it look as though somebody else had hurt Malia when really it was this guy the whole time. Hello, Ben B. Thank you, Chica. Mom says Darian did that because Brittany gave his ring. Yeah, I did hear about that ring give back too. They were no longer engaged. But like, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait to find out in trial what really kind of happened, You'll watch after this live. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just noticing that there's an interview with Malia Davis's grandmother here as well, but that was a while ago. Aw, thank you, Tambra. You're so cute. I do still eat junk, you guys. Stop. You make me feel bad. I do love my rabbit food, And I call it that in the sense because it's not really even a diet, I will fry up a chicken breast, not fry, like it's not oil, but I'll cook up a chicken breast, I'll cut up like, half an apple, sometimes a whole apple in the salad. And then I have like a little bit of cabbage, lettuce, some chives from outside of in the garden. It's basically a whole meal in a big bowl. You know what I mean? But I do still have like Burger King burgers once in a while. I just had an ice cream treat. I just bought some candy. Like I do eat fun things a lot too. I just make sure that it's, more often that I'm eating healthier than snacking on junk stuff. But I love my chips and fries and all that kind of junk. I do. Who doesn't, right? But you can't eat it all the time. Well, I can't eat it all the time. It doesn't do anything good for my metabolism or body. And it hurts me when I have too much that I have to carry around. So the collared shirt. So this, Hamlet, you were a little bit late for this. This is actually the belt that goes on this shirt, but I wanted to pair it up with a thicker belt because it minimizes the waistline a bit, right? So, and then I used this as a choker instead. But yeah, trying to be creative. My outfit of the day. That's how the beginning of the video started. Outfit of the day. Oh, thank you, Pug Mama. You're so sweet. Thank you. I do love my wine. And see, those are calories too, right? So you just have to be self-aware. Like for me, that's just how I work my life now. I'm just aware of what I'm having. I even had cake recently, you guys. I made a homemade chocolate cake because the neighbor on the third floor, she was telling me it was her birthday. Brought my cats outside and she was outside and she was all dressed up very pretty. And I was like, where are you going? And, she was like, oh, it's my birthday. They're going to the city to go and hang out and take pictures and whatever. And I was a little bit bored. This was like over the weekend, right? I was a little bit bored over the weekend at certain points. So I was like, let me just bake a cake. And I made a homemade chocolate cake from scratch. And I baked it in my heart-shaped pan. And then I just gave cake to everybody. Like, here you go. I do that all the time, though. Really, I do. I can't eat the whole damn cake. So obviously, take some cake. So I gave her a slice for her birthday. And then I shared some with the other neighbors. And Yeah, I do like doing that. Sometimes I'll bake and I'll bring it over to the there's ladies that have a little thrift shop over at not far from where I live, so I'll bring them some treats sometimes. It's just, whatever, something to do, right? Makes me feel good. It's a little bit of a way of kind of paying it forward and, random act of kindness in a sense. I love doing those. So I really want to do a big one though. I really want to go like to the city. We have certain areas where, there are more people in need that are maybe homeless or maybe dealing with addictions, abuse stuff, and, whatever. They maybe don't even have anywhere to go, some of them. So I kind of want to put together some female baggies with like just basic hygiene stuff, maybe some pads, some tampons, toothbrush, toothpaste, little baggy thingy. But I was also thinking about maybe buying like the what do you call it again? Fanny pack, It's like a little pouch that you can put around your waist and filling that with those kinds of things and having like a male one and a female one. And then I also was thinking about doing like burgers. How many of you guys have watched the random acts of kindness where people go like to McDonald's and buy up like 100 burgers and then they just start giving them around to people that are, in need, right? So I kind of wanted to do that too, but yeah, I don't always have all the time. I have a huge amount of ideas, right? But so it's something I plan to put together and do, and I'll share it with you guys once it successfully happens, You're very self-aware, aware if myself starts eating chips. I'm gonna eat them all. You're funny, Lisa. I'm the same sometimes. You just have those days when you're like, you know what? I am gonna have a bag of chips for supper. The other night, I did have a piece of cake for supper. It was great. I did like 2 weeks of salads just to kind of really just, and I cut out all the drinking and all of that just to kind of really just trim up, and yeah. So I was like, okay, I did this for 2 weeks. I can have a cake dinner night for sure. How many of you guys have watched those movies where they go into the restaurant and that's all they order is just like all the dessert menu things? It's often been something I wanted to do. Go somewhere and just order desserts, I think it's important to treat yourself. If you're always constantly, healthy, 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 I believe there's more of a chance at that point for you to completely fall off the healthy track and go the other way because you're not treating yourself along the way. It's important to, do that and have that greasy burger. Last month I went to the city. I had a huge poutine. It was so good. You can ask Carl. So it was really good, but you can't do it. I just can't do it all the time. If I do that, 1 month, I don't do it the next month. You know what I mean? Thank you, Chica. I was just trying to get on that. Hello, Dragon Tamer. Boy, you wouldn't have been able to tame me a lot earlier. I've never had guacamole. It's never been something that looked appealing to me. One of my very first paycheck jobs was at Taco Bell, and it had guacamole. And I just never tried it. I was like, I don't know. That doesn't look very good. There's something about the color of it and the consistency. I just couldn't do it. So I've never actually had guacamole. Yeah, but that's happened to me, Tambra, where I've gone like healthy, healthy, healthy for so long. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so sick of the healthy. I go completely the wrong way. And I start, I'm frying this and I'm, eating carb this and that. And I'm not paying attention to what time I'm eating. And then I'm sitting on it or sleeping on it, which, for me, it just helps me gain the weight if I'm going to sleep on calories. So I just try to be self-aware of when I'm eating and what I'm eating. You're cute, Lisa. Mm. It's an acquired taste. Yeah, I don't think I have it. The other thing I don't think I have an acquired taste for would be caviar. It doesn't look very good either. I'm like, oh. Could you see me in a like 5-star fancy restaurant with like escargot, and I'd be like, some rich date would be like, I can't take you anywhere. Like, too funny. Hi, Alvin. How are you? Thank you, Moonir. A story that recently touched me, you guys. No, you cannot, Munir. A story that recently touched me, you guys. There was a mass shooting in Virginia. 16 people shot, 12 dead. And there was a lady that did an interview. Her husband was actually one of the people to sadly have lost his life. Rochelle Ziegler did an interview about the fact that her husband was such a kind man that he was going around trying to get other people to safety and ended up losing his own life in the process. Even when his coworkers were like, no, you come to safety too, he was like, you know what, I have to, there's more people that I have to warn. And he kept going from room to room to room to room to warn people that there was a gunman that was coming and to take cover and to hide. And he sadly ended up losing his life. And it really touched me. Like, I literally started getting teary-eyed, you guys. She seems so humble. You know, she's just like, that's completely in his character. That totally sounds like him. One of the coworkers, you know, that had asked him to come to safety was on the news, of course, saying exactly that she tried to get him to come to safety with them. And he was so adamant about, you know, going to save other people. He sadly ended up losing his life in the process. So I did want to share that story so that we could all in hopes pray for her. And, you know, just, I believe in the power of prayer, that if we do all pray, you guys, we're going to be able to get something, you know, something that will calm her heart, right? And we may not be able to feel it or see it or know that it's even happening, but I seriously think that the prayers would help, you know? Very sad. She seems like such a strong woman too. It's admirable, you know. She was just, you know, completely like, that's my husband kind of thing. That's how he would have been. And that's, you know, that's completely who he was, you know? You're out of here, Loney? Okay, honey. Thanks for having a visit with us here, girl. Have a great day, okay? Hello, Jackson. It's getting warm in here. I should turn my air conditioner up. Oh. Did you hear about the YouTuber that got jail time for giving a homeless guy an Oreo cookie filled with toothpaste? That is so mean. Karma, karma, karma. That is just not nice at all. Like, wow. Who was this, though? Now, yes, what? Hi, Jackson. Who was this, though? Which YouTuber? What's the name? That's crazy. You know, stuff like that's either going to get you famous or get you hated. Like, seriously. I'm glad that it didn't do, you know, the famous. Like, seriously. You had to turn your AC on today? Yeah, it's getting warm here. I'm going to turn mine up a bit and go to the washroom quick. Grab one more coffee. I'll be right back. Reset from that's crazy, seriously. Sentenced to jail for feeding a homeless man Oreo cookie with toothpaste. That's just rude, though. What the fiddle? So not nice. Pussy video in defense of court ruling. Spanish YouTuber filmed himself giving toothpaste to Oreo to a homeless man. It was a prank. It was fined 20,000 euros. I wonder how much that is in Canadian. That's 50 cents more. Holy crap. So 20,000 would be like 30,000, but that means in Spain. But that's for what the thing. Hey, Linda. 12 you great humans. I love nice people. So rare to find these days. You're so sweet. I look nice. Thank you. I'm actually getting really warm. I have a tank top underneath this. I'm like, should I just change? I don't know. Maybe I should. What was the name of what you are? Oh, are you talking about the poutine? Poutine is a Canadian dish, basically. And what it is it's French fries with gravy and cheese. You can often find other toppings. There's like a pierogi poutine. There's steak poutines. There's all kinds. It basically originated, I believe, from Quebec, and it's been a dish that's just gone through Canada, and then it's a Canadian thing now. So, but it is so good. So the fries, of course, they're not baked; they're crunchy, crispy fries. They're fried, right? And then they put the cheese on, and then they put gravy over top, so the cheese melts. So it's just like fries and cheese and gravy. It's so yummy, but I mean, it's super high in calories. You don't want to have it all the time, is what I'm trying to say. Human cruelty. Be right back. Niece. Did you mean to say nice? Oh, that's your niece that's saying she's going to be starving when she gets off the bus. Yeah, it is fantastic. It seriously is. A poutine is so yummy. Have you guys never had one? I'm curious. Do you guys have poutines where you live or no? Because if not, like we should make one then. Where's the wrenches? What do we need? I got one. I got the biggest one. Oh my gosh, Donna, it is so yummy. Seriously. You've never heard of it? Fry services. I would love to give her. Okay, seriously, dude? Like, you're ridiculous. How do you sleep at night? Like, seriously, coming around talking like that. I literally put a post up on Facebook telling people, like, if you're going to call me baby or you're going to, come at me sexually, don't expect me to answer. Like, I'm not gonna. So, trolls. Yeah, exactly. I think I am just going to take this shirt off quick, guys. Change into my summery shirt. Much better. Yeah, troll alert, exactly. It's always so warm already because of the brace that I have to wear. I definitely do not need to be any extra warm. No, thank you. Excuse me. Kathy, hello. Can you tell us how you do your eye makeup? I have videos up already, actually, doing exactly that. People had wondered if I could get ready with them or show them like a sneak peek of what it looks like to get ready with me. I personally think it was just a way for them to see how much makeup I actually put on and if I really do have the beauty that I have, or is it all makeup? And so starting from the get-go of fresh with nothing on my face, I think people were very aware that, my skin and how I look is the same, makeup or not. Thank you, Tanvir. But yeah, I do have videos up showing exactly that. So beauty is not always a good thing, you guys. It hasn't been for me. But like I said, I've never used my beauty to get things in life. I actually didn't know people did that. I've always worked super hard. I told you guys I did paper routes and babysitting as a child. My parents signed for me to get my first job when I was like 14. Basically, yeah, I've always worked my whole life. Nothing has ever been just given to me. I've always worked for everything that I have. So, the beauty thing, it's been a hiccup more than it's been, something constructive for me, because so many people, the way that I have dealt with life due to, some of the things that have happened to me in my life, created for me to, not even value myself very much as a teenager. No, Tanvir, I'm not guesting anybody. So, because of the way that I viewed myself and the way that I was treating myself and stuff like that when I was younger, now that I'm older with this beauty, it's like, don't even talk to me about it kind of thing. We don't even need to go there. We need to figure out if we get along and what kind of a person you are inside. That's how I am now with my circles. Hello, I'm Dolly. Looking much cooler, right? I'm like, oh my goodness. It's so beautiful, like so beautiful. I swear it's probably like 30 today for real. You hear the beauty community on YouTube is in major drama. See, I never got into the beauty thing on YouTube. I've always only done true stories. So yeah, a couple of them are of my own beauty tips and tricks and whatever. But the beauty industry on YouTube is extremely saturated. It's very difficult to get, noticed with so many people doing beauty. You have to have almost some kind of a talent that stands you out from the rest before you're going to get noticed, I am trying to see what the weather is here right now for y'all. Yeah. Pug mama, I don't think it's I don't think you're really missing anything. Oh, so it's only 21. Which is really not that hot, but it feels like it. It feels like it, but that's just because I got this heating lamp beside me. Yeah, there is a lot more men that have entered the beauty scene now that we have the LGBTQ more accepted. We have transgenders more acceptable and stuff. They're coming out and showing their talents, and a lot of them are very talented. Day after day, you are always more and more beautiful. Aw, Bronker, aren't you just sweet, huh? Thank you. But I wonder what the drama is about. Why is everybody even fighting? Like, what's the problem? You know what I think? I think if people worked together, to build the success of each other, things would just be much more harmonious and there would be much more success, right? With everybody. But I feel like, everybody's stepping on anybody and everybody to try to get to the top. And it's kind of sad, Thank you. Hello, Marcelo. I'm a tank top kind of girl all the way. Summertime, you guys will see me in a lot of tank tops. Conscious type person. What did that say? Shit, I don't know what the hashtag is, but I'm assuming that somebody else knows that it's not appropriate. So thank you, Chica. Thank you for the compliments. You guys are great. Let me just take a side road here though, you guys. Just because you see somebody that's beautiful and you like what they look like doesn't mean that you'll necessarily get along. You might really like the way they look, and then you get in front of them and you don't like, something that the way they act or walk or talk or whatever, right? So looks aren't everything. I'm typing, it's always appropriate. Well, what does your hashtag mean? I'd like to know what that is. I could search it, but they still just want to say they're beautiful. Yeah. Well, it's better to be modest than, to be overly confident. It's better to just be modest. Like, I really just don't even focus on it. It's like, whatever, yeah, it's there, but whatever. I can never find ways for good eyebrows. Well, what I have done with that, I'll give you my little tip on that, is I let them grow in completely. So they look really funny, they're thick and they're big. And then I go see a professional and ask them to shape them, because usually one wax is like $10. So, maybe $20 at most, kind of thing. Different countries, right? Mr. Riddler. So we were talking about Emmanuel Aranda, who threw the 5-year-old boy off of the Mall of America's balcony. He received 19 years in prison recently. We were also talking a little bit about Malia Davis's case, but there's just too much going on with that right now. And I really want to watch the court proceedings go through, We sound so much alike, Hamlet says. No way, really? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Case, just for listening. I can just eyes look wonderful. I always wear eyes, but not any other makeup. Same stories, I swear, every time I'm here, I hear something that relates to me. That's kind of cool that that happens. I don't do it intentionally, so I mean, it's obviously authentic, right? That's pretty cool, though. No, I don't think that not everybody needs the dermabrasion. That is only going to see those, that's supposed to be used for women who are dealing with the loss of hair, or perhaps they are like an albino type of ethnicity. So it's very, very light and they want to darken it up, or, cancer patients that are losing their hair. That's what the dermabrasion is really for. And I mean, they tried to make it go big and make it, the newest fad thing. It doesn't look good on everybody, and it isn't meant for everybody. Personally, I would never do it. I don't need it. Just coloring it in with a bit of eyeshadow or liner a little bit is good enough, for me. But there are people out there that have had the dermabrasion and it looks amazing. There's other people who have gone straight tattoo, right? There's all kinds of fads, but make sure that you're not just running with the newest fad, and you're running with something that's actually going to work for you and who you are and what you look like, do things for you. Just drama queens, Chica says. You're funny, Chica. Only for true crime wears beautiful makeup. Costs like 300 or 400. What? Oh, uses Chanel products. Wow. That probably feels like silk going on your skin. I bet you it is amazing. Sorry, true crime channel. Yes, I am a true crime channel. I'm a true stories channel. We literally cover anything that's a true story. It could be, a completely happy thing that just recently happened and it's a true story and I'm sharing it, It could be, a missing person or a survivor of something bad that's happened to them. It could be a natural disaster. It's a true story. I'm all about truth. Pug Mama says, I love not responding. What? You don't want the dermabrasion? I think the dermabrasion is a great thing for certain people. It's not for everybody. That's my take on that. I think you are the most genuine iTunes personality. What? Was that an autocorrect, Kathy? Oh, see? I look further down YouTube. It's so funny. When the technology starts telling you what you're trying to say and you're like, hold up, wait a minute. Oh, too funny. Not responding to trolls. I play with them a little bit here and there, depending on what they say. I don't mind. True fighter. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. If you're talking about me, you got that right. Yeah, it's even true stories about myself. It's everything about my channel is true. Like even my very first videos that I ever uploaded on this channel have always been true. True tips and tricks and whatever. What about permanent tattoo? Well, I have a couple of permanent tattoos. They're not bad. And it's the tattoo eyebrows, though, that I was talking about earlier, if that's what you're talking about, too, Donna. So, some people did go with the tattoo type of makeup back when that was big, right? And I have thought about getting like a lip liner. I'm just real worried because if it's a tattoo, you guys, like what if they screw up, like you can actually get tattooed eyeliner, you can do tattoo eyebrows, you can do tattoo lipstick where you're just, you don't even have to worry about your makeup. It's already all done all the time, just kind of cool, but I would be concerned with what happens if there is a miss dot or something, you know. You're not responding to trolls, Pug Mama. I hate it when autocorrect tells me what I want to say. Hey, Kathy. We celebrated Jamie Kloss when she ran to the neighbors. Yes, we absolutely did. We praised her. We uplifted her. We were just so proud of her. And how many of us sent her something, right? There was a public, like a P.O. box for everybody to send something to her. So that was really fun to do as well. Also have tattoo eyeliner. You have tattoo eyeliner? You have tattoo brows too? You love them? See, I've heard some people like swear by it because then they don't even have to mess with their makeup at all. It's just done. I don't know, which is kind of cool, right? I would just be worried that there'd be like a miss somewhere and, it would be off. I don't know. Well, type person, I suspect that you perhaps are male, so you maybe wouldn't understand the whole tattoo makeup situation. And it was pretty big, like in the early 2000s. It was pretty huge. So Linda says, and I was talking about you and me and most of the people in this chat. Truth fighters. Yes, absolutely, Linda. Well, I think that's just the like-mindedness about each other, right? You worry about infection. Well, I don't think you'd have to worry about infection with tattoo makeup because everything's clean. It should be clean needles, clean everything coming out of and like an autoclave bag kind of thing, right? Where it's sealed and it's gone through an autoclave, which is a powerful steaming machine that costs like 12 grand. But it actually kills every form of bacteria of everything. So, Kathy, did you ever have to go and get it touched up, or is it still new today as though you had ever gotten it done, Well, we don't need to know that. Thank you, conscious type person. Seriously. Sterile. Thank you. You've never had any problems, but have you ever had to go for touch-ups is what I was wondering. Would the sun perhaps fade some of the coloring and, perhaps make it that you'd have to go for, cover up or whatever? You're funny, conscious type person. And I identify as. You almost have to say that these days, eh? That's funny. That's funny. You have had to touch it up? Interesting. Right, but like I have a tattoo on my shoulder of a tiger, you guys, and I wanted to get a black and white tiger, and the white wasn't going to show up on my skin because I'm too white. So not all colors, work for every skin. But that's kind of cool, that somebody even in our feed right now has literally had that procedure on them. They've gone through it. That's kind of cool. You love the facts and the truth. Too many lies in this world. No one takes accountability anymore. No doubt. And nobody's honest about being honest. It's like, seriously? I didn't get the video from you. So how was the touch-ups, Kathy? I'm wondering. And how often do you have to go for that? Maybe she left already. I don't know. Hello. Thank you for the sun. That's a good question, Donna. How would you know if you take well to ink? It should show right away. Oh, okay. About 4 to 5 years, Kathy says, for touch-ups. That's not bad. Is it expensive though, Kathy? But I guess if you're going to counter the expense of having the touch-up, like I wonder how much that is compared to, you know, your expense of upkeeping your stock of makeup, right? It's so worth it. So like I'm wondering how much it cost, you know, is it really expensive or is it very well the thing that I really would like to do is just a darker brown line, like not too dark, but just to accentuate the lip line, you know. $80 for the brows. Interesting. But I mean, if it lasts like 4 or 5 years, you can imagine how much makeup you're saving your cost on, right? Hello, Sean from England. Or a couple after dues. You would see the color leaving, fading. Hello, Mikwar. Excuse me. California, it's $200 and up. Whoosh. That's a little pricey. It's not something I've ever really looked into. I think I looked into it way back in the 2000s there. I was thinking about it, but see, okay, yeah. So you're doing your eyes, but I was thinking about just my lip line, you know? You live in Arkansas? Hello, Alfer. Welcome. You have tattoo lip liner too. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, thank you, Alfer. That's awesome. You're so sweet. Thank you. It's so kind of you. Thanks. I love that you can do that in like a lump sum. Like that's freaking awesome. I wish every platform was like that. It's just, it's more satisfying, you know? Aw, thank you. I hope you have a nice day as well. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, if you want your brows just a little bit darker, you could just get a dye. I've done that in the past. When I've done like darker highlights, I wanted the darker eyebrow to match it, and the darker eyebrow accentuates the eye color, makes it brighter versus a lighter brow. You know what I mean? Donna's from Arkansas too. That's so cool. Pug Mama's from Springfield, Illinois. They say the lips are the most painful. I wouldn't doubt it, but I can't get over the fact that what if they mix Mark's Monticello? I was having coffee. I'm gonna go get one more, I think. Yeah, no, I think my brows are fine, but we were just talking about tattoo makeup versus regular makeup and all of that. Hey, Jeff Coleman. Hello. Is this a women's channel? No, it is all inclusive. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. It doesn't matter what sexuality you identify with. Everybody is welcome. Thank you for the hearts. So awesome. What is my favorite brand of what, Jeff? I look great. Thank you, Marks. That's awesome. Mark Monticello. Super cool. Coffee? Oh, my favorite brand of coffee? I really enjoy the Folgers, to be honest. I just bought some other brand. It was like, I think it was called Taster's Choice. And I don't know, the smell is a little bit off, but the taste is fine, which is weird, right? Because you would think that the smell would, match. You would think that the smell would match the taste, right? And it just smelled a little bit. It smells almost like something chemically or something. There's a chemical is something that's really strong. So I'm like, ugh. I thought it was going to maybe hurt my stomach, so I kept it in case I wanted to like complain to the company or something. But it actually it agrees with me just fine. So I'm like, whatever then. I don't know. Nice accent indeed. The way that you tell my name. Aw. The way that I say your name is how we say that in English. Now you looks great. Yeah, so I say it Mark Monticello. Monticello. What is it? I'm really bad with names. And I speak 2 languages, so it always screws me up. Espresso is a thing in North America. I do have a Tassimo that I love cappuccinos. I do really like the cappuccinos in there. I haven't had one in a while, actually. I should make one of those, but I've already had 3 cups today. I don't think I need it today. Bouncing off the freaking walls before we even leave here. Very charming. Thank you. How often are you live and how do I know when? So if you are new, you can hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of my posts, click the bell right beside it. It'll send you a notification. I go live every Tuesday and Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. Hello, Nigel. Would you y'all like just forgive me to go and grab one more coffee? I will be right back. I promise. I really appreciate you guys. I'll be right back. Hey, Gigi. Okay. Sean retracted his message, but what is with the makeup style? Oh, so, well, if you're talking about mine, I don't know. I just did mine like this today. But we were talking about tattoo makeup and stuff like that. I have Instagram. There you go for mine. Mixes. But yeah, so we were talking about makeup styles as far as like tattoo makeup versus application of makeup and stuff. You heard my cat meow? He goes like he was meowing because I just walked by the door, right? And he was like like we're going outside. Guess how cool it is in North Alabama. I don't know, but are you guys affected by those tornadoes? There's been like seriously like up and over 500 tornadoes. Why do I always get lukewarm coffee? It's like I never ever heat it up enough. True stories around the world. You got that right. We do true stories on natural disasters. We do true stories on missing people. We do true stories on survivors, true stories of crime. And tornadoes are definitely true stories. And there's a bunch of people in central United States that are dealing with a lot. The alien talk was earlier when I was venting about somebody disrespecting me. Not my state. Yeah, he's meowing. What reminds you of your third wife? I do? That's hilarious. Yeah, I just finished doing a 1 minute. That's why I thought it would be good enough, and it wasn't. But yeah, and Mark, we were talking about all kind of stuff earlier. I was venting. Respond to my message. Let me look up. I did respond. It's right below your freaking message. Who has Instagram? And I put my freaking Instagram name there right for you. So read the message. The cat is loud. Well, I guess you're going to have to go grab some headphones. Yes, I have Insta. I'll give it to you as well. Instagram. There you go. I've heard that one before. The bee's knees. What are you talking about? How you Linda in the north of Alabama? Isn't Linda sexy in Spanish? Isn't that what that means? Hi, Gigi. Gigi Jardin, I wonder if you're actually Dee Dee. I wonder if you're the same person. I think I'm just going to go heat this up. Quick second. Lunch. You guys have wet food in the morning for breakfast and at night for supper. Not lunch. Lunch you have your dry food only. My cats are so healthy, but still want to eat more wet food. No. How big is my coffee mug? It is a 15-ouncer. Forgive me, but you're gorgeous. I'm done with that. Well, thank you for the compliment. You're so sweet. No, the cats don't go outside for supper. They go outside for just fresh air. They just like to be outside. Can you check my YouTube or Instagram? Sure. Look what pic I sent you. I don't look at anything other than my comments while I am live. Oh, 75 here now, 57 this morning. Not bad for the South. I just watched your video of the clean daytime makeup and your eyes looked green. Do you? No, I don't wear contacts. My eyes change color naturally. So they go from like a light hazel, they go to a green, they sometimes go blue, and you'll sometimes find little brown specks. They change with color clothing I wear. They change with the lighting. They change with the outdoor weather, if it's cloudy versus super sunny. Yeah, no, I don't wear contacts. I could never touch my eyeball to put in contacts. When I was a kid, though, I used to want brown eyes so bad. I thought it was absolutely stunning, gorgeous to have deep brown eyes and blonde hair. I just thought those were like the prettiest eyes. And I would tell all my friends that, and they'd be like, "What? You're crazy. Why do you want to change your eye color? You have the most prettiest eyes." And I'm like, I just wanted the deep brown eyes you could stare in and get lost in forever, you know. I don't know. I guess we always want the opposite of what we have, right? But yeah, no, I don't wear contacts though, not at all. Sherry, are you Austrian? No, Wiens is German. I don't speak any German. I have German and Russian in my background, but I don't speak in either. I am fluent in French, which is also another part of my background. Katrina Candy says, I want to thank you for your stream. I'm stressing over planning to move to Maine or move from Maine to Texas for extreme weight loss surgery. And I'm helping you chill. Aw, well, that's so sweet. I mean, that's pretty huge surgery. I mean, I don't blame you for being a little bit on edge about it, but if you trust the doctors, you know, and they know what they're doing, and you know that they have, you know, the credentials to be doing the surgery they're doing, then trust them and, you know, go through the process. I think you'll be, you know, even happier once it's all finished and healing, you know. You've got to move to Texas because of the docs there. They're the only ones who will help patients your size. Well, wow, 650 pounds, honey. Aw. Well, you know what? Are you getting the bypass, gastrointestinal bypass? Is that what you're getting done? Because there was somebody here that got that done, and it was really significantly helped her. I've only been 318 pounds was my biggest weight. So I had a hard time moving around. I always felt really exhausted and tired, and everything just took so much more effort to do. I'm telling you, girl, once you have it done and you're healing and stuff and moving around, you're going to find it's going to be so much better. My eyes are gorgeous. Aw, thank you, Kathy. Doctors near me won't operate on anyone over 650 pounds. My doctor just recently brought an industrial sling scale to your bedroom so I could be weighed for the first time in over 10 years. Wow, my heart totally goes out to you for your story, honey. You know what would be awesome, and I don't know if you're interested or not, but you know, if you ever want to share your journey and your story, we could do like a video call together. You don't have to necessarily show yourself. You could do just an audio call on your end and share your story. You weighed in at over 900 pounds. Oh, wow, girl. Well, it sounds like you have an amazing journey ahead of you. So don't be scared. Trust, you know, the process. No, don't do that, honey. An audio call would be really fun, right? You could share your journey with people. I know there's so many people around the world that are struggling with, weight issues, right? I was one of them. Seriously, I still have to maintain. I still have to pay attention. Otherwise, I'll fall backwards. But I would love to have you come and share your story. I think that's awesome. We could be your support. I'm sure you're going to feel amazing after it's all done, hun. I'm sure of it. Minu, soon. Not right now, soon. Sherry is Canadian. Yes, I am. I am Canadian all the way. Your president is in England meeting our queen. I was talking about, the United States president that was in England visiting with the queen. I thought that was kind of cool. They were there for D-Day, which is a celebration of the amending through war and having a truce kind of thing. So it was really cool to watch them hang out a little bit. Sherry, did you say you had weight surgery? No, I'm talking with another lady on the other stream who was telling me that I've helped her to deal with what she's about to go through. She's dealing with weight of about 900 pounds, and it looks as though she's moving from hang on, I'll give you the exact thing here. She's moving from Maine to Texas to get the surgery because the doctors there will operate on a person over 650 pounds. So I just asked this lady if she would like to come onto the channel someday and do like a live call together, and she can share her journey and her ups and downs and what, worked and what didn't. And I think that's inspiring, right? And so she said if a video call might be fun. So that's really cool. No, I'm on two different streams at the identical time, and I can see both stream comments on real time. So I'm able to respond to both of you guys. That's the beauty of split screen. No, I don't think he asked for McDonald's lunch. I believe they had a fancy schmancy lunch, did they not? I think you have to go. It's always nice, calming moment in your day. Absolutely. Linda, you have a great day. Thank you for joining. I think this is like the first live that we've ever started off in one outfit and ended in a completely different outfit, which is kind of funny. Canada is ruled by the Queen, just as North America is, folks. We live like in the same region. We just are two different countries, two different currencies. Canada and the US are North America in its totality. So yes, Canada is ruled by the Queen. Trump did bow a little bit for the Queen. He nodded his head. I saw it. I don't live in the United States, so I did not vote for the president. Mostly because you're not allowed. Not too funny. Can you imagine if the US could vote for Canada? Canada could vote for the US? That wouldn't really make it two different countries anymore, right? Too funny. You need to lose weight, but I should swim because it's better on your joints. Absolutely. Swimming is something that I really wanted to get into. No word of a lie. Hello, Nikki. Kind of, Mark. How about just make the world great again? I'm in Central Canada. Jeff Coleman. I would definitely recommend the swimming, walks, anything that kind of gets you active, right? So For those of you that perhaps are not aware, it is written in the legal books of both the United States of America as well as Canada. The Queen owns 98% of the land. That means all of it. In North America, she kind of owns it all. There's only 2% of land that is actually private. Excuse me. Just so you're all aware. Sorry, you're back. Food delivery man showed up. Nice. But yeah, Katrina, I was definitely love to have you on the show. I would love to have you share your story, your ups and downs, your battles, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, what habits you maybe got and broke or whatever. Can't wait to be up and out of the bed someday. Yeah, no kidding. It's so exciting though, to hear that you're going to be going through the process like that. That's amazing. Hello, Victor Beatoncourt. Yvette. I missed one of your Yvettes. Guess the Americans do not have to curtsy to the Queen. No, I think that's just polite, right? Especially if you're going to meet the Queen. I would sincerely, right? Why not, right? It's just a form of respect. I don't think it's a, like, we're not bowing down to her like she's God, it's just a form of respect, a nod of the head, a salute, right? A salute. She owns all that land. She should pay our property taxes. Yeah, that's kind of a neat analogy. However, yeah, that's not how it works. Too cute. Very cute. This is why in my mind, in my reference of best ways to live, it's renting. Like, honestly, you have more money to your name if you're giving, your rental income to somebody, not having to upkeep windows or water heaters or pay for, like water and lights, electricity, and like all the additional bills, land taxes, property taxes, school taxes. You have to pay all of that when you go into a home that is what you are considering your property and your land. I feel like I have more freedom renting. I'm not tied down to as much responsibility financially. I don't really think that equity is that amazing in the sheer fact that the Queen could literally take the land and buy it out from under you if she decides there needs to be a railway or a roadway or something put where you are. She has the power to do that. So for me, I just kind of logically looked at it myself personally, as I didn't really want to give out all that extra money only to have equity. For what? What's it really going to give you? Really nothing. Like, you don't even actually technically own it. So, but there are a lot of people, a lot of older people that would say that equity is still the main thing that people should go for, the main investment that you should go for. I disagree. I think the main investments to go for are more stocks and bonds and investing in businesses that perhaps have dividend returns and things like that, because you're at least getting something out of it. I don't know. To pay out all that money just to have a home that you have to pay all those extra expenses for. And then on top of that, you got to save to take a vacation to go somewhere else to have a reprieve from it. I would much rather build a little oasis in an apartment rental or a house rental, perhaps, and not have all the extras attached to it, and have that freedom to be able to run around and have fun in a sense, right? That's okay though, Katrina. I think just like for me, Katrina, it was making up my own mind. Like I was often invited out for late night dinners and stuff, and I just didn't really want to have, for me and my body and my type, it just was not constructive for me to be eating late at night and not doing anything activity wise, right? So, and consistently doing that, night over night or weekend over weekend or whatever, it definitely will have a negative effect if you're not as active, right? If you're somebody who's like, running marathons and you're in the gym every day or whatever, like, yeah, you can probably eat whatever the fiddle you want and it's not actually going to affect you at all. Like you're going to be burning it that much faster. But being aware of what your body type is, what your metabolism is like, and just kind of retraining yourself. That's what I had to do. When I met her, I was only about 180 pounds, eating about 2,500 calories a day, and a bit active. And then what did you go to? And what is your partner's level of health? Is she also big or no? Like, I'm wondering. Let me catch over here. He would prefer the McDonald's. Is that what it was? According to conspiracy theories, the U.S. will survive every president. Maybe Paris Hilton, Ashley Simpson. So, yeah. Yeah, you were saying you're 973 pounds. But what is your partner like? I would think that your partner would want you to be as healthy as you could be, would want you to live a long, healthy, happy lifestyle. Eating close to 50,000 calories a day? Is that even possible? Oh my Lanta. That's insane. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to judge. I'm really not. But that's a lot of calories. Like, how do you even do that? Like, I can't imagine what the outline of food would be for that amount of calories. That's where I'm a little bit like, what? Yeah, unable to get out of bed. That makes me sad when I hear that. Pro-Brexit. What is Brexit, Chica? She's not done that for a bit. What are we talking about? Hello, Jacqueline. How are you, honey? The UK is looking for a prime minister. Yeah, I heard there was some voting and stuff going on down there. So I don't know, Katrina, if you're able to, I don't know if you're still listening, but if you are still listening, I'd love to know like what you were eating in order to hit 50,000 calories in one day. Migraine, but you're here. Nice. Hello, Black Coffee, 1 sugar. Hello, Adam. You vote for me. I don't think it works like that. And I'm not in the US. Aren't you in the US, Jeff? That's funny. Hi, Aunt. Oh, boy. You know that you spelt aunt as like the bug? Because aunt is in like a relative has a U. That's funny. Hello, 1. Yes, aunt. And in order for me to be your aunt, we would have to have like a brother or sister. Like I'd have to have a brother or sister that's related. Crying out loud. Brexit, the withdrawal of the United Kingdom, the European Union. I didn't even hear of that. Hello, Yazin, Raddy. Welcome. Oh, I win for talent and beauty. Oh my goodness, shush. But aunt in your language means beautiful. Well, what language is that, Adam? I didn't know that. I've learned something new. What languages do you speak? I'm wondering now. Elvis is alive, says Sean. Sometimes health problems cause weight to be high. Yes. So what language is in France? I thought that would just be French. No? wait a minute. As the host of Elvis is Alive. Yeah, I don't think so, Jeff. I'm so beautiful. Well, thank you. So can you tell me what language that is, though? I'm going to just Google it. Matthew J. is coming to try to change the subject to political. Sheesh. I live in Canada, so I don't really have a say. Switzerland isn't in European Union. Oh, my big kitty. I know, right? He's like this big. He's like a little mountain lion. All right. So I really don't take this kind of thing very very lightly. Dick 15. Seriously, I do not take that lightly. And if you are for real contemplating suicide, I would like to help you because I don't think that should be ignored. And I'm sorry that my moderator blocked that because I believe that that needs to be discussed and we need to get this person a little bit of help. If any of my moderators ever see somebody come in and try to say that they are suicidal or they're about to kill themselves, please do not block them because I take that very seriously and I have lost people to suicide. I do not joke like that. And if there is somebody that, is hurting like that, I want to be able to help them. I tried to unblock you. And it looks as though because the chat was moving too quickly, I may have clicked on the wrong button. So how do I undo this, for crying out loud? So moderators, please be gentle with stuff like that. It's not a joke. If they are for real and this is the one place that they have come to express the fact that they are at the end of their rope and they really don't know what else to do with life, they're wanting to kill themselves, do not block them. We need to be helping people like this, not hurting them more or making them feel like they got to go away. This is a serious problem. In North America alone, how many people die from suicides every day? So I hope that I've made myself very clear that if somebody comes into the chat and says something like that, we are not going to block them. We are going to help them. Okay, have a good day, Jeff. I'm going to get whereabouts Dick 15, whereabouts are you from? I am hoping I feel just awful that you have been blocked here and I can't unblock you. I'm very sorry. Like, seriously, you guys, have you no heart? Like, if someone is about to die, why would you block them? Come on. That really makes me mad. All right, so the National Suicide Prevention number, I'm going to put that, crap, before I do that. Okay, so I don't know if that kid is still here or not. Oh, yes, he is. Well, I definitely don't take it very lightly. There's the phone number for the National Suicide Line, and I don't ever want anybody to feel like they can't come here and express themselves. Even if you are at the end of your rope and you are considering something like that, you know, I sincerely accept you, and I don't want you to do that to yourself. I think that you know, there's so many people that are going to be affected if you take yourself out of this world, kiddo. You know, don't give up. Please don't give up. Jason Kidd, hey Riri, you look very pretty today. I hope you're doing well. Praying for those feeling hopeless. Thank you. I've been there too, and I know what that's like. And I don't want anybody to ever feel like they, you know, they're not welcome here or something like that. Like, everybody is welcome. I have said that how many times? It does not matter what age you are. It does not matter what race you are. It does not matter what sexuality you are. I don't care. It doesn't matter what belief system you are. Everybody is welcome here. And I really take it quite seriously when you say that you're contemplating suicide. I don't take that as a joke. It's not a light situation. And because I have lost people in my own life to that exact thing, I don't play like that. I'm sorry. Yes, let's pray, no doubt. Yes, please. Thank you guys for the support that you're giving here, you guys. That's awesome. Excuse me. Maybe if I hadn't have lost somebody to suicide, I wouldn't be this sensitive about it, but it is a sensitive topic and it is a serious topic. Hello, Daria Lovitic. The flowers are beautiful. Thank you, Adam. Sorry I didn't see that sooner. Yeah, I was wondering where he was from as well. The name is a little bit off, and perhaps it's a troll. I don't know, right? I would rather take it seriously than have it be, you know, not taken seriously. And this kid goes and takes his own life because he thinks that nobody cares. We are a bunch of strangers. But if he had the balls enough to come and say something like that here, he's going to get help. Like, we're going to freaking pay attention. It's not a joke. Yeah, sorry. On another, I'm doing 2 live streams at the identical time, Daria, and one of in the other stream, a boy that was like just 15, I believe, came in to say that he was suicidal, and I don't know if it was a joke. I don't know if it was for real, but I had to make sure that that kid got a 1-800 number for some help. And I take that really seriously. Like, that's just not something that you should joke about, right? And so because the person's name was, you know, put forth a little bit dirty, you know, one of my moderators had blocked it, but I just take that really seriously. Yeah, Jesus does love you. Does not want you to kill yourself. No, nobody should joke about that for sure. My life now is very beautiful. I'm glad that your life is beautiful. Some people have a lot of trouble going on in their lives, and it does feel hopeless, and you don't really want to continue, and it does suck. But, I would hate to be the one place that somebody tried to come to say something and they didn't feel heard and they ended up following through. That would just drive me insane. I would not be able to live with myself. Yeah, it's probably, perhaps it is a troll, you guys, but like I said, I would rather put forth the help, you know, and have them laugh at me because I'm actually focusing that it could be true, like whatever. Go ahead, laugh, but I do care. Thank you, D. Andy. We do care. It's true. Matthew J. I am 40 years old. Thank you. Thank you guys for, I realize you guys are kind of running with it a little bit and it's the guy's name is Dick, stay strong, Dick. Like, come on, like the whole point of it is this kid came on to say he was about to kill himself. We could just move on. We don't need to be like strong, makes it just sound retarded. So let's moving right along. Watch, karma one day will catch up with people who think these kinds of things are funny. They might find themselves actually falling into that exact feeling, contemplating that exact thing. So, yes, D, that's good. Yeah. Daria, because I like to have authentic audiences on both platforms. So, yeah, Daria, I thought it was kind of cool too, right? How about we just say a little prayer for all the suicidal people and we just ask our dear Heavenly Father to send down some extra guardian angels for everybody who is troubled in dealing with taking their own life. In Jesus' name I pray, let it be so. Amen. Daria, not like, I don't even know how to spell it. So it's not Daria, it's Daria. Sorry. I know I'm bad with names. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to correct myself. I really sincerely don't do it on purpose. It's just because I speak French and I speak English. So sometimes my vowels and stuff go a little mispronunciated. So yeah, Eduardo, like I said, I would rather take the comment seriously and get the person a little bit of help, versus just saying, you're just a troll and you're probably just lying. And then what? So maybe it wasn't a troll and the person goes and kills himself. I kind of don't want that dirty blood on my hands. I'd much rather go, here's the help, go and get it. Thank you, Chica. Pouvez-vous parler en français? Oui, je peux parler en français. Mais je veux pas parler trop longtemps en français parce que je veux pas que tout le monde m'entende puis il comprend pas. Fait que we're going to talk in English so everybody understands. Melly D, hello. You were here earlier, but welcome back. I'm cute. Like I said, I'd rather just freaking take it seriously than not and have that on my hands. Sorry. I don't want to get to the other side and find out somebody lost their life or took their life because I didn't believe them. 17. No, I do not mind. Daria, we have on my platforms, everybody of all ages, of all races, of all ethnicities, of all backgrounds, of all religious beliefs, of all sexual backgrounds, all of them are welcome. Every single one of them. I do not judge a single soul. Yeah, I do take it seriously, Donna. And I think it's, you know what I mean? It's karma on those people that think it's a joke to come around and create a name and create that they have a problem with suicide. If they think for 1 second that a higher power isn't watching that and might not give them that exact karma one day, they are so wrong. So, karma to you and karma to me, right? Obviously, I'm going to get good karma for having given out the good hotline number for somebody to save themselves. That there's no way that that's going to come back bad on me. So, but yeah, we can totally move on. I'm sure that was fluent. Yeah. Oui, je peux parler français très, très bien. Merci. Merci, merci. It's cute. I think it's important that I don't single out any one person, any one group, any one kind of person, you know? If everybody's welcome, well, nobody should feel discluded, right? Excuse me. You like the French? Pardon me. Yeah, I just had my last cup for sure. Well, you guys, I do have a ton of other work that I got to get done here. Lots of other things on the list of things to do. Yeah, that's a good thing. I actually don't know. I should check that, right? I know it scared you because it did me. Right? Oh my goodness. Yvette. T'es ma belle française amie avec Lehena. Je sais pas où elle est. J'espère qu'elle est correcte, though. Avec toutes les floods qui se passent à Montréal puis Québec, j'espère qu'elle est toute correcte puis toute sa famille est correcte aussi. But yeah, definitely. Oui, merci. Je t'aime beaucoup, Yvette. Je t'aime beaucoup. 14 cups of coffee. Yeah, no doubt, eh? No doubt. I have a beautiful soul. Well, thank you, Adam. I have to try to preserve it because there's so many evil people trying to tear it down. Non, je n'ai pas besoin d'une baie parce qu'une baie, ça donne des problèmes. Non, merci. Moi aussi. Ah, t'es fine. T'es tellement fine. Block who out? What's up? Irish coffee is all right, yeah. J'en ai juste des amis. C'est tout ce que j'ai besoin. Oh, the people trying to tear me down. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I did recently, but it's unfortunate that people feel the need to do that to anybody else, in all honesty. That's what really bothers me about it all, is that there isn't equal fair playing respect for both sides, you know? It's they want full respect, but they don't want to give the full respect. It doesn't work like that, honey. Not in my books. It's good to give hope to what's Athers. I don't know what that is, Adam. Yeah. I gotta tell you though, Tambra, it's kind of exhausting when that's what the majority of people that come to your life want to do. Redonkulous, actually. Queen. Jeff, you can go watch the replay. Thanks. So, I love you guys very much. It's TGIS. Thank God it's Sherry. And we're going to have an amazing day, an amazing week. We will be back on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. If you enjoyed this particular live, throw up a like sign. I sure appreciate the support. And if you're new, hit the subscribe, hit the fan button, come back and see more. Everybody's welcome and everyone's allowed to join. So I love all of your comments. I love all of your support. I love all of your views, your everything. You guys rock, right? Don't go. Yeah, I have so much other stuff I got to get done. Unfortunately, I wish I could sit here literally all day, all night, but we'll have to cut this one. So I will see you guys again every week, Tuesdays and Saturdays, 2 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. You know, come and join. Come and say hi. Everybody's welcome. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again really soon. Stay safe out there. All right. Bye for now.